Stop worrying so much about taxes in retirement. I cannot stress this enough. Now, this is from the guy who had written a book, The Tax Bomb in Your Retirement Account. So I'm going to be hypocritical here, I suppose. But man. Just got off the horn of this lady up in Sacramento. That's in California, for those of you who are ignorant about the state of the U.S. of A. And yes, California is still part of the U.S. of A for now. It's funny when Texas talks about secession, people are like, oh my goodness, rednecks. But when California does, that's, they're like, yes, we're the educated, we're the cosmopolitans. Anyway, it's funny. But there's some rumors that California wants to succeed. Anyway, more power to you, California. Let's trade California for Alberta, huh? Anyway, it's always fun to rub people. All right, so I'm talking to this lady. She's up in Sacramento. She just retired. She's going to have, between her small pension and her Social Security, about $2,500 a month of income. She just doesn't spend that much. She spends $3,500 a month on a high end, and that includes her rent. She drives a 20-year-old car, Toyota. That's a stick shift. That's doing great on the needs a paint job. I mean, just kicking butts and taking names. But she was a little bit concerned about taxes. And I'm just like, just don't be. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she needs, this is what I told her. And she is set up perfectly. Oh my goodness, what a great plan. So she has, she just moved out of bonds for about $200,000 of her IRAs and bonds, and from bonds, roughly $171 in cash. I wish she hadn't done that, but she had, the bonds took it on the chin. Not gonna lie to you, the worst we've ever seen, literally the worst we've ever seen. Anyone's running out here, we've never seen bonds, at least government bonds and high-rated corporate bonds get hit as much as they had this first quarter. It's nuts. But anyway, so she moved from bonds to cash. Okay, she got the rest based in VTI, a little bit of Microsoft stock, and that's it. That's like, man. And she got, so she has about, of her $873,000, she has roughly $300,000 in cash, essentially the rest in VTI. $200,000 of that cash is in her IRA. Another $100,000 of that cash is in her brokerage account, money market fund, and then she has that $100,000 in Roth. All right, she's going to turn 62. She's on COBRA right now. She just quit her crappy old job a couple weeks ago. So she's on COBRA. So we're, adjusting for, basically $700 a month of COBRA. Next year, though, she'll go on Obamacare. All right, so we're going to live off, basically I told her to take $40,000 out, $40,000 out this year, pay the tax on, put it over your savings account. That way you have more savings locked down. Well, cash is king because she's not going to take Social Security until she's 67. She'll get $500 a month of a pension at 65. So that's $2,500 a month of income. I said, right now she said she's only living on $2,700 a month, which includes rent, by the way. I said, she goes, but I'd like to increase that. I said, all right, how much you want to increase it? She goes, maybe $40,000 a year. I said, okay. So let's round that up to $3,500 a month. All right, so $3,500 a month. That's $42,000 a year. When she's 67, she's going to have $2,500 a month guaranteed. We're assuming no rates of return and no inflation, just for simplicity. $3,500 a month going out the door, $2,500 a month coming in. All right. She needs $1,000 a month. All right, that's what she'll need at 67. That's in 6 years. So in the interim, she's going to need $42,000 a year. All right, so $42,000 a year is roughly $270,000. So her portfolio is about $870,000. If we have no growth on the portfolio, it's $870. She needs $270 for the next 5 to 6 years to cover her expenses. And again, her pension actually kicks in when she's 65. So we're not even using that until she's 67. So she has $870. She's going to need $270. She'll be left with $600,000 a year, assuming no growth in the portfolio at all and no inflation. Just so it's a wash. Inflation, none. Growth, none. So it's a wash. Everyone says, what about health care? That's inclusive. All right, so now she needs about $42,000 a year. When she's 67, $42,000 a year until she's 67, she's going to get that from spending down about $270,000. So she'll be left with $600,000 by the time she's 67. At that point, she needs $42,000 a year. She has $30,000 a year coming in from pension and Social Security. She needs $12,000 a year off of $600,000 portfolio. We take our trusty calculator. 12 divided by 600,000, if I can, I guess it's not going to work there. So we'll say, use my phone calculator. 12 divided by 600,000 bucks. That's a 2% 2% distribution rate. That's it. That's it. You do that in your sleep. Do that in your sleep. My neighbor's granddad's over there playing with the kids in the pool. It's pretty cute. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, all right, so you spend, $42,000 a year for the next 5-6 years. Take Social Security at 67. Social Security kicks in plus your pension. You're gonna get $30,000 from those two sources. You still need $42,000 a year. That's $12,000 a year that you're gonna need from your portfolio. Your portfolio is worth $600,000. That's a 2% distribution rate. You can do that in your sleep, man. Now she's also thinking she wants to move from California because she was a little bit worried about the taxes. Like taxes just aren't that big of a deal. I'll show you why. It's hardly anything. Check this out. So on $26,000 Social Security plus $12,000 of a pension, or $6,000 of pension, she has $32,000 coming in. She pays $10 at California on $32,000, but that's not going to be enough. We're going to have to pull we have to pull $12,000 from the portfolio. 26, 30, yeah, 12,000, 26. Actually, I don't think it's 20. Yeah, about 26, about $2,100 a month. Yeah, 26,000. Yeah, that's about right. So we're going to pull $12,000 from the portfolio right here. All right, watch this. She pays $164 in the state of California on $44,000 of income. That's it. She's single. She lives in she lives in Sacramento. I don't know the zip code. It doesn't matter. Pays $26,000 Social Security. She has $12,000 for retirement portfolio, and she has a pension of $6,000 a year. That's $44,000, which is $4,000 more than she said she needed. She can pay $164 to the state of California. All right, so let's put her in Georgia because she said she might move to Georgia, might move to North Carolina because this is I guess I got to go back over here. Hold on a sec. I'm going to put her in North Carolina because I know Georgia will pay no tax. All right, she pays $369 in state taxes to North Carolina. So the state tax, no big deal. Now the feds, you're going to pay some feds. Well, $820 to the feds. Wow. $1,100 in taxes on $44,000 of income. You can make this $25,000. That'll increase her distributions from 2 to 4%. Wow, $1,000 to California on North Carolina, $57,000 income, and she's gonna pay basically $4,600 on $57,000 of income. That's less than 10% effective tax rate. I mean, that's just stop worrying about retirement taxes. So she was thinking. These are my 3 fiduciary financial advisors. Let's see. She was thinking she was going to, we'll come back. She was thinking that she was going to pay, she was like, I can't do it till the midterms. They're going to screw us up tax-wise. They're not going to screw us up tax-wise. Republicans or Democrats, you just don't make enough money. That's what I was telling her, man. Just not making enough money for them to screw it up tax-wise. It's just not there. So if we, we'll do that later. Let's just say her Social Security income increases to $32,000. Her pension let's say her pension increases. This is in today's dollars, by the way. Even there, $67,000. She's paying 10% basically. It's just retirement tax. Just no big deal, man. Can't stress that enough. Stop worrying about it. And don't worry about the Democrats or the Republicans or Mike Pence. What they say, Rick Scott or Kamala. It's silly. Until you get to 6 figures, there's no reason to worry about retirement taxes. All right, we'll see you. Love to hear your thoughts.